Windy! It's very windy, so now I have a hood up. You see the wind? It's very windy. Okay, now that the wind finally stopped, 90%. Yeah, over there. That is the museum. We walked this far and the wind finally calmed down. So I took the wind's picking back up. I took a lot of pictures. So hopefully you can enjoy that, but if you want to see it yourself, you got to come here personally.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I got to relive some of my childhood. This manga artist, he wrote a lot of my childhood anime. It was manga, so it was nice to come here to see that.
And now we're off to see the memorial for the tsunami. Hopefully you're enjoying what you see so far. Maybe we'll climb this mountain, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
See how we feel.
What's it gonna land on? I can't read it, so someone tell me in chat. Comment down below, what does that say? That kanji. I wonder what that one says. We're still not at the memorial, but we just came upon this on the walk to the memorial. There are lots of Buddhist statues. And this is another one of the spinny things. This is full rock. Oh, this one's much more difficult to spin. Oh, that one does not spin, never mind. Oh, it does spin. Barely. I got the same kanji.
Oh, did you get the lucky?
Nope.
No. Oh, too bad.
Too bad. So this is one of the schools that is the last remaining building from the tsunami back in the day. This is before. This is after. The gate's gone as well because the gate got washed away. It's very sad. There used to be a pool here where all the trees are growing now. That used to be a pool. That's so sad. This entire section of the building is just gone. Mm-hmm. What?
Oh, we can see into the building.
Oh, we can, yeah. Oh, it's very dark in there. That's a given. Tsunamis are very scary. Especially because if you saw, the waves went way above this building. So that's, a very gigantic wave that struck this place.
So, the clock.
Yeah, the clock is crispy.
It reminds me of there's a watch that was covered from the wreckage of the Titanic. And that's how they can tell what time the ship sank. And this reminds me of that.
So the time right there?
That, yeah, when I guess most of the damage happened, yeah.
Now on the back side of the building. We actually get to go inside a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow. So they had to cut this entire section off for preservation's sake. But this is insane.
Oh, there's the elevator bay.
There's an elevator bay? Oh yeah, right there. Principal's office. Jesus. Oh my God, it's so difficult to see though.
It is.
What if I back up? It'll be easier to see. Not necessarily, no.
Far away in there. Like the trays were so warped.
This is some crazy stuff. So first we went to a manga museum to see some fun stuff. Now we're in the negative, depressing stuff. But you know, we have to see both sides. We have to see Ishinomaki for everything, right?
So here's the hallway. And there the doors would have been.
That is so sad to see. So many desks. Like this is just a place where kids learn.
My kids were like the tsunami or the earthquake hit at the sign said 2:46 in the afternoon. So it's very possible. I mean, you know, even earlier on, the pool sign said that kids had to be evacuated.
So there were kids here when the tsunami hit.
Yeah.
That is not a good thing to think about. Like, Jesus. This was the lunchroom? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like the roof fell in a little bit too. Like it fell inwards.
Yeah, you can see the cracks in the foundation.
Yeah, it's definitely not safe to go in there. Oh, so they get to see the view. Oh, here's the before and after. Before, so the ocean's over here and it came and did this much damage to the school. There's the museum over there. You know, all this happened in 2011. That's only like 11 years ago. This used to be in a classroom, and now it's here as a memory. So this is when it happened. They sat in such tiny chairs. This became that. So this is a chalkboard. Or this was a chalkboard. Which is part of here. Shoe cupboard. Oh my gosh, look at the waves. So from the coast it went up. And that's the school here.
Well, that's where
we were just up here. That's where the museum is.
Yeah.
So even the museum got swept away. So these are the actual pictures during the disaster.
Yeah. So the way it caught fire is because the waves pushed. According to this, the waves were pushing burning buildings and debris into the school.
And so that's how the school caught on fire.
Yeah.
This is very sad to see. Oh, this is the actual door. Cody, the elementary school student.
I don't really have words for this. Oh, to look ahead and see that.
Yeah, when you look ahead and you see the aftermath.
Like a death that survived and then
Yeah, you're right. They converted this gym into a memorial. Oh, these are some of the temporary homes they built. Oh, we can actually go inside one. Cool. Take off our shoes. So this is one of the temporary homes they built to house people. This one, it's actually really well stocked. So this is the futon room, air conditioner unit, bed. For a temporary house, it's bigger than my apartment. And I would not mind living here.
yeah, that is bigger than yours. That's
It's bigger than my apartment. That's kind of sad to say. In a temporary house for evacuated people, they even have like a stove. I don't have a stove.
a little oven pull up for the fish too.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to be given this house because my house gets destroyed, but still, 6 types of households. Oh, this one's for families. Okay.
Yeah. Got the rice cooker.
Wow. Like, now this is even bigger. That's probably a tourist.
Probably. Stickers kids left.
That's cute. Like, this is so much space compared to my apartment. Oh, wait, with this... Okay, now I'm starting to think that this was donated by a family that used to live here. Because, like, there's writing and stuff. So that's probably not a tourist, then. That's probably kids' damage. In the emergency temporary housing units, there was a single thin wall separating people from their neighbors, making a long-term stay hard on the residents. Wow. So there was only like a tiny thin wall separating people. Yeah, this was... Oh, that's cute. They still have the messages from their parents. 出したら片付けよう。片付けなければ投げるからな。Papa. So, Dad's message. if you take it out, put it away. If you don't put it away, I'm gonna throw it out. What a great, lovely message from Dad.
Well, I guess, take care of the place you have, though.
Yeah, take care of the place you have, even if it's
Like,
temporary. But like, it's so difficult to fit through here. That tiny space right here. Can you fit, Cody? If you guys enjoyed what you see, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you want to watch the next video, click this pop-up right here to watch the next video. Right here. Peace.